So, Arki, I want to get a little bit into your process when you start painting. So, I found it actually incredibly fascinating that you begin working on a painting and you don't stop working on a painting until it's done, right?
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about um, how you make your abstract works. Like, what are you thinking? What are the decisions you're making? And here we have two examples that you have made more recently.
Well, a dude named Ford, his name was Ford, he was at Stateville, and he used to come up with all kinds of crazy looking stuff. And and he was selling them, because you know they were putting on shows at that time. And he was selling them for $10. And one man bought one of them and took a picture of it and sent it back to Ford, and it was a $300 picture frame that he had put this painting in. And so I said it might have something to it if they're going to do this now. He said, so, but I like to paint what I like to paint instead of just, I do rather than just paint anything. But anyway, I got that from Ford, and I started looking, and what he said he do. He said he'll be walking down the sidewalk, and he might see something that look like design something, and because he always carried a little tablet with him so he could sketch something, and then he'll sketch it out, and when he get to his cell, he'll bring it to life. Uh, so he gave me that idea, and I thought about it for a while. And I lay in my cell, and I look at my pants hanging on something, hanging down, and my light is out, and I look and I see something like it just looked like something, and I sketch it out real quick while I'm woke. And when I get up the next day, I set up and I start painting. All I need just starting out on it, and then the rest of it will come alive itself. You know, I like I did first. I did this lady on it. Then I did the dude with the eye right after her, the black dude with the white eye. And then I just started thinking about what else I'm gonna put on here, and I just put some on it. I put the yellow on it, blue. Then I thought about Trump, and I threw him in there. I don't know what I threw him in there for, but I put him in there. So I just put anything that I think of that become a thought.
When you wake up in the morning and you start working, how many hours do you spend working? Because you said that as soon as you set your mind to making your work, you're not stopping. So tell me a little bit about what it's like to wake up and get to work.
Well, I get up and I just start painting, and that's what I do. So, and then so once the job is done, once begun, and I go here. I'm forgetting what I'm using on it. You just move one that I was gonna make a comment on. That one over there, the orange, black, and white. Well, that's sold already. But but uh, that's a that's a man over on your left, maybe on your right. That's a man. You can see him, can't you? And then over on the other side, that's a woman. You can see that, right? So some of the stuff be hiding in it, but it be there. I don't start out to hide nothing, but I use the term it come alive. What I mean by come alive is come alive.
Here's another work where you are painting more silhouettes, which some of them look like people, and
Yeah, they
um,
are. Every last one of them is a person, except from over on the right hand side by the hook, like it's out by itself, and the leg down there, but it's got a head on it from the top of it. Uh, and then the dude on the very top, Then you got another guy. I don't know what kind of shape he is, but it's a dude. Then this is the dude next to him, and then right up down under him is a female, and the back. And then you can see these things if you look at them, you can see them like you can see the female. Uh, you can see the head on this leg looking thing, and the dude over here stooping down. Uh, you could see most of it. Some people don't see, and you know how come they don't see? Because they don't look. If you look at something, you can see it. If you don't look, you'll never see it. So I look at a whole lot of stuff, and it might not be exactly the way other people see it, but I see it because I'm looking at it. Yeah, yeah,
Everyone wants to
yeah,
immediately know something. Everyone wants
yeah,
to immediately know, like, what is this about? What am I looking at?
yeah.
Instead of taking a minute
And look
and,
at it,
and
see what you
looking.
see. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's right. So that's the words of an artist.